We get a John Moxley promo before the big John Moxley and Kenny Omega match. Moxley cut a promo in front of a chain link fence, as he usually does. The last one that he'll ever cut as the AEW champion.
Ooh.
Moxley says, yeah, I'm having a match tonight. We're just like, you know, we're like two big-ass warriors. We got swords and shit on a mountain, lightning coming down. We're going crazy out here. I said, okay, yeah, that's true.
True.
And then we get to John Moxley versus Kenny Omega. Biggest match in the history of AEW.
Don Callis on commentary once again for a big Kenny Omega match. And I mean, that's really the thing that most people are talking about after this match, is what happens after, but we can talk about the match a little bit. Slow start. I kind of think, I mean, when you look at the clock, you see how much fucking time they have left. It's like, all right, these guys are going the Kenny Omega route for this one. It took a little bit to kick in. They kind of just grinded on each other for a while. It took a little bit for me to get into it, and I was pretty fired up for the match. Again, I don't know if it's a case of them knowing they're going to run this back, so they held back some, or what. It wasn't as crazy of a match as I thought it was going to be.
This is an angle match.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But it did kick in at some point near the end. Like they started whooping each other's ass, throwing fucking lariats. Like Kenny's laying in these fucking V-triggers like it's nobody's business.
Oh, hell yeah.
He was killing Moxley with these near the end, which looked cool as fuck. They do a spot on the floor where I don't really know what happened. I don't know if this was... Like, I know, obviously, it was the plan, but I don't know if it was they planned it and it fucked up or what, but Moxley hits, like, the paradigm shift into, like, a heater, and then Kenny gets fucked up from it, but, like, he actually gets fucked up from it? Because his eye was, like, 3 different colors. So I don't know what happened.
I think he was... Well, because, like, I think he jumped off the top rope or whatever. He, like... Wasn't he supposed to get pushed off the top rope through the heater? Or maybe he wasn't. I don't know. I couldn't really tell what was going on there.
Yeah.
Because it felt like that Mox was to push him off into the heater or whatever, but maybe that happened. They just called an audible and said,
yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But, you know, the referees are stopping Moxley from whooping his ass, which, whatever, I guess. Then Moxley's like, fuck that. Throws Omega back in the ring. They start brawling. Fucking Kenny goes for the one-winged angel. Moxley fights out of it. So Kenny turns it into the Kreutz Wrath, which, like, he has to, like, fucking power Moxley into this German suplex, which made it look even cooler. I love that. Back and forth, just ton of shit, each going for their finishers. But in the end, I honestly was surprised at the finish. Well, firstly, I didn't think Kenny was gonna win, or I didn't think they were gonna change the title, just because I was so used to Moxley being champion at this point.
He had a good reign. He had a really good reign. Like,
really good reign.
As far as like face champions go, it was like one of the better
really
ones.
Fucking good reign. They do the thing where, you know, Kenny gets fucking hurt. Don Callis gets off the commentary table. He's looking concerned. He's doing the Jerry Lawler China spot. Moxley throws him back into the ring. And Don Callis has a microphone. He's slapping the microphone 100 times because it's not turned on. He's trying to get somebody to turn his fucking microphone on, but nobody will turn it on. Eventually,
he said, what the fuck? Is this Impact?
Yeah. He gets the microphone on, and he says, you know, he's hurt. You got to call the match. And he's, you know, trying to talk to Moxley. Moxley turns around and he pushes Don Callis, and Don Callis turns into 100 flower petals.
Oh shit!
What the fuck happened there?
I don't know.
But as he does this, the microphone flies into the ring, and Kenny grabs it, fucking beams Moxley in the head with it. Gigs hard way. Moxley's bleeding. Takes a bunch of fucking crazy V triggers while he's bleeding. One Wigan Angel. 1, 2, 3. New AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega.
And not to mention that the ref did not hear the microphone either. The big thump in the back.
Well, you know, come on, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. Probably it's windy. You know, you got to hear JR at commentary. You never know.
That could have been anything. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. You don't know.
Okay. Yeah. New champ though.
So Don Callis then just gets up, grabs the belt, laughing his ass off. He gives Kenny the belt. They run out of there. I'm like, what is happening here? Like, why are they? I'm like, that's kind of weird. I mean, all right, cool. Don Callis is going to be his dude.
Yeah, when I saw it, I'm like, damn, okay, now Callis is going to talk for him, and it's going to be pretty sick. That'd be a sick team.
They run through the backstage area. They run by Tony Khan, who has a big smile on his face. I'm not sure why he was so happy. I guess he wanted to celebrate with Kenny. Maybe he didn't realize what was going on. Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone are trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. JR says, I think it's just shut up, Tony. They go backstage. They walk by Jerry
Schiavone
Lynn.
just yells, bullshit.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you forgot the great
That's
one-liner from Jim Ross when he pushes down Don Callis and Jim Ross goes, "That was an impact."
That was TNA. Titchin' ass.
Never heard that.
Total non-stop action right there.
They go to the back, passing by people. They pass by Jerry Lynn, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Hey guys, can you please stop? Stop.
They go by a bunch of people yelling at them. They rush out through. Kenny's music is still playing over the loudspeaker. The commentators are all confused. They rush through. They're in the parking lot. Alex Marvez chases after them as the journalist that he is, needing the scoop. He says, "What the fuck is this, bitch? What the fuck is going on here?" And Don Callis says, "You can find out on Tuesday." And Alex Marvez says, "Well, Triple H doesn't work Tuesdays."
On Dark?
He says, "Hey, Dynamite's on Wednesdays." And Don Callis says you can catch him on Impact Wrestling on Access TV this Tuesday. What the fuck?
And then Alex Marvez says, well, we better hurry the fuck up before you change networks again.
Yes, you mean Pop TV? Is that what you're talking about?
Just like America.
Twitch TV. Damn, PogChamp.
Wow. So, and there's graphics have been put out throughout the week of Kenny Omega will be on Impact this Tuesday. I guess, tomorrow if you're listening to the pod on Monday.
Wow.
Which is also, it's on Twitch's Impact Wrestling. Fucking feels really cool.
This was the best case scenario.
It's really, as somebody, I watch when TNA has a pay-per-view, I'll watch it. I don't really follow the weeklies, but as just as a viewer of I'm watching every AEW episode since it started. This feels different. It doesn't. I don't know if it's. I can't say it feels like an invasion thing because it doesn't, but it just feels new. To see a guy that just won this big fucking title just being whisked away by the owner of another company with their world title. It's really cool.
He wanted a piece of the swing, man.
Oh my God. The doors are now open. We could get Johnny Showinga and Grassy Steve. We could have a menagerie reunion, bro.
Wow. What the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
Grassy Steve is all elite.
Oh my God. Open the Sting Gate.
Swinger.
So yeah, what do you boys think of this?
This is nuts. Like you said, this is it feels different.
I like this match a lot,
man.
actually.
I dug the match too. I
think-
just wish it got crazier, but I get it. It was an angle.
I have seen Omega do the Broadway so many times in my life. Many times have I seen the
It's
Omega
crazy to think
Broadway.
how long he's been a top guy in our eyes.
Yeah, like we all been there. We've seen the Broadway. So it was nice for them to do this. I think this was a lot more interesting to me for a weekly product of television, for him to say, fuck all this. I love the idea of he wrestled him in the beginning and then was like, I can't fucking beat this dude.
Yeah.
And then he said, I'm gonna hit you with a microphone and then I'm gonna beat you. And I guarantee you he on Impact or whatever, he said, I beat you with a one-wing angel and that's the end of it. 1, 2, 3. And like that, he said, it's the best move in the biz. No one's kicked out of that move and no one ever will. And then they'll run it back and Hangman Page will kick out of it and then they'll beat him. And then that's what they're gonna go to. And I
That's
think that
some good story there.
This was good. Yeah, I was a lot more interested in Omega fucking being a piece of shit than not like I never want to see another Omega match go the distance or anything. I think that they have their place and shit.
But this is
really
definitely this is different than Cleaner Kenny. This is like beyond Cleaner Kenny now.
Right.
This is business Kenny.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's cool.
He's no longer the cleaner. He's like the mob boss now.
Yeah, now he's gonna. I mean, now you got the Good Brothers are in Impact, so you can run that back, and you got a lot of stuff that you can do in Impact.
Sure.
That you know
they got AJ Styles there.
I mean, Oh shit, they do. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god, if they have Kenny V-Trigger, Hornswoggle, AJ Styles.
The Hornswoggle was on AEW the other week.
He was on both shows.
Oh my god, that's
we should have seen it coming. Yeah.
Oh shit,
Diaper
that's
Man.
right.
Yeah, so
Fuck.
that was cool. Impact's got a lot of opportunities that I think it's cool because they've pretty much partnered with everybody they could ever possibly partner with, except for New Japan at this point. Like,
Right.
I mean,
And Impact has a thing with New Japan now too. So
yeah, which honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if that was one of the main catalysts for
Damn.
why
Sure.
they did it.
Yeah, if AEW could bring over their production crew too to Impact, that'd be great too.
I think they both.
and get
I
rid
mean,
of
it's
Josh
nice.
Matthews. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I wonder if
Yeah.
if they change up the commentary team for this.
You know, the first
know
thing you're
they're
gonna
not
hear
gonna.
is Josh Matthews. It's Kenny Omega. He's here.
His big
He
boy
worked for
voice.
OVW.
And the tubby emu voice.
Yeah, what's up with this dude? Stop doing that. Just stop.
They did a really good job building this up and making me want to like care because I wasn't sure where they was gonna go. And
Dude, I'm shocked it didn't hit 1 million. I really am.
I think it
Apparently
will
it
next
did.
week for sure.
It did for a
it?
minute. Yeah.
The main
No, it hit it at during Sting.
Sting. Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah.
It probably will next. I'm thinking next week's might just because Sting will be on it and there'll be the follow.
I'm interested to see what that Impact rating is going to be like compared to the usual.
6,000 Twitch viewers. Next week, 6K Andy Impact. I can't wait to watch Impact when Kenny Omega shows up and type poggers in the chat.
Kind of weird, champ. Don Callis.
Don't your NL boys do co-streams on that?
Slip does a co-stream for it. Yeah.
Kenny Omega is my
man.
little pog champ.
I'll give 50 gifted to Kenny.
50 gifted if you
Damn.
beat up Johnny Swinger right now.